What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Once again, you with your boy Anthony Johnson, and you watching Journey with me. Now, last week I didn't post a video of my own, but I did share a viral video from Beto, the Democratic nominee for Senate in Texas. He was expressing his opinions on the NFL players kneeling during the national anthem. I'm not here to discuss how I feel about that either way. What I did want to discuss some of the other issues surrounding it. Some of the other issues that are less talked about, but are also very important. One of those things is the fact that I think a lot of people judge others or even hate others solely based on their opinion. I know a lot of good people who 100% disagree with the NFL players kneeling. I also know a lot of good people who 100% support it. I don't think the problem is the people on either side and who's right or who's wrong. I think the problem is the people on either side who won't listen to another argument just because it's different from their own. So if you're somebody who feels like you can't even hear someone out just because their opinion is not yours, I think that says more about you than it says about the other person's opinion. So I think if we get to a place where we can hear each other out, at least have a discussion, be open-minded, talk and listen to someone whose opinion is different than ours, we will be in a lot better place. You know, the other issue is how many people remain silent. You know, I know there's a time and a place. And I know that there's some situations where it's best to keep your mouth shut. You don't got to tell everybody you're thinking all the time. You know, I posted the video last week, or I shared it last week. I didn't get a lot of interaction, but I expected that. That's okay. But I know there's a lot of people who have an opinion about this topic. And this isn't even about this topic, really. This is about silence in general and how damaging it is. So if you're someone, just do some self-reflection. If you know that you're in situations, or if a situation arises where you know something isn't right, don't be afraid to speak up. You know, a lot of people are scared to speak up because they're worried about how other people are going to feel about their opinions, and if they're going to be judged or ostracized because of how they feel about something, if it's unpopular. But I think in the end, if you look back, you won't regret speaking up. You'll be happy with the fact that you stood up for what you believed in. I hope. So just do some self-reflection this week. Be willing to have a conversation with somebody whose opinion is different than yours. Be willing to speak up when you know something isn't right. And don't worry about the people who are going to judge you, because they don't really care about you anyway. Do you really want to hold true to yourself? Or do you want to fit in? You just got to think about those things. It's a process. And it's all about progress. And as I always say, progress is a continuous journey. And I'm going to keep riding on this journey with you. So do the things we talked about. And I'll see you all next week for the next stop on our journey. I'm out.